and welcome back to our channel. So in this video, let's discuss about Odoo 14 manufacturing in community. So manufacturing operations are inevitable in a production-based company, and there has to be utmost planning and scheduling in order to run these operations in a smooth way. So Odoo manufacturing module will enhance your operational control and bring in advanced tools of manageability operations which would help you to run the production operations in a smooth environment. So a user can efficiently manage manufacturing orders, repair orders, work orders which are undergoing in the production operations of the company, and furthermore rush orders can be managed with efficient planning and in a cost-efficient manner. So from App Store we can install the related modules in order to manage manufacturing of products. So here when you search for manufacturing, here we can find so you can see manufacturing module to create manufacturing orders and bill of materials, and we have the related modules like maintenance to track equipment and manage maintenance requests. Then we have repair, to repair products. Okay, so let's go through the operations. So first let's open our manufacturing module, and we have to make some configuration for this for managing manufacturing orders. So when you go to configuration settings, here we can see some options, some features. So we have to enable some features like work orders. So when you enable this, we can process operations as specific work centers. Work centers are something that is, it's just physical locations where we process operations, that is work orders, in order to manufacture products. So when you enable work orders, we can create and configure work centers and then add operations under that, create work orders or operations. Then here we can find an option to subcontract the production of some products. So every manufacturing company may not be interested in manufacturing every single item required for industry. So instead they may outsource some of the works and focus more on assembling the particles purchased from the outsourced firms. So such operations are called subcontracting, and it involves a lot of procedures if the process handled manually. Then here we can find option to log quantities to consume. So when you enable this, after confirming manufacturing order, it will not be possible to update the quantities to consume, but manager can unlock and then change the quantities to consume. Okay, then we can find an option to add quality checks to your work orders, so that we can check the quality of, ensure the quality of components or manufactured product. So this is not available in community edition, so you have to upgrade and purchase it from Odoo pricing. So this is available in enterprise edition. Okay. Then here we have an option, a feature to produce residual products in a manufacturing order. Then we have an option to add security lead time. So this one is really important, so that we can schedule manufacturing orders some days before deadline. That is, we can avoid delays in manufacturing a product. So you can set some days, schedule some days before deadline. Okay. Then we can also find an option that is for planning manufacturing or purchase order based on forecast, that is MSP, Master Production Schedule. So this reporting is available in enterprise edition of manufacturing. So we have done a detailed video of Odoo 14 manufacturing in enterprise. So please check that video to know more about this planning and quality checking. Okay. Now let's save the settings. Okay. So the first thing in order to manufacture a product, before manufacturing product, is to set work centers, creating work centers. So when you click on work center configuration, you can see some of the created work centers. So we can create new work centers for our company. So here we already have assembly line 1, assembly line 2, drill station 1. Okay, so I'm creating a new work center with drill station 2. Then here I can also set alternative work center for my work center. So this work center can be substituted in order to dispatch production. So if the work center, my drill station 2, is busy with some work orders, we can send those work orders to this alternative work centers. So this will be really useful. So for this I am setting drill station 1 as my alternative work center. Then here we can set a code for a work center, then working hours of the work center. So by default it is set as standard 40 hours per week. So we can change from here. Then we can change the company. Then here we can set some production information related to this work center, like time efficiency, then capacity, how much quantities can be manufactured, produced by this work center. Then overall equipment effectiveness target in percentage. Then time before production can be set here. That is total time required for setting up the work center. Then resetting work center. That is time after production. We can set some time needed for cleaning up the work center. Then here we can provide a description of the work center. Okay. After that we can save it. Then we can make use of this work center to process operations. So here we can see the overall equipment effectiveness in percentage report, then total lost hours, equipment failures or some other issues. Okay, then here we can see the total load in minutes, then total performance of the work center. Okay, so we have done a detailed video on configuring, how to configure work centers in Odoo 14 community. So please check that video. Then we can configure operations required to manufacture products. So here we can see already we have created some operations like packing, assembly, testing. So you can see the work center under which the operation is performed. And you can see the total time taken for to complete that operation at the work center. So you can also manually define work operations inside a bill of material or inside a manufacturing order form. Okay. So after this, the first thing required is to create bill of material for product. So bill of material is nothing but a document defining the quantity of each component required to manufacture finished products. So it includes some steps, like steps required for the manufacturing process, including operations, that is work orders, operations and all. So here we can see some of the bill of materials created, like we have wood panel. So when you edit this, you can see the product for which bill of materials created. And if you want to apply this bill of materials specifically to a product variant, you can add the variant name here. Then quantity for which bill of materials created, reference, bill of material time, whether you are creating bill of material for manufacturing the product or as kit or for subcontracting. Then you can add the components required to manufacture the product. Operations, you can add operations manually from here. Then the byproducts, residual products of this product after manufacturing this product. Then we can set some miscellaneous details like manufacturing readiness, flexible conception, whether the product is flexible or not. So we have done a detailed video on how to create bill of material in Odoo 14 manufacturing in community, so you can check that video. Okay, so after that you can see the routing performance and structure and cost of this bill of material. So after creating product and setting bill of material, we can create a manufacturing order. So here under operations you can see the manufacturing orders, work orders. So just click on manufacturing order and you can see the previous orders. You can see the state, whether order is confirmed or in draft state, and material availability of each manufacturing order, then schedule date. So just click on create button to create a new manufacturing order. Then here we can set the product we need to get manufactured. So you can see the bill of material, the components we go to manufacture product, and if you want to add more components here, you can add that. So you can see quantities to consume for this component is 2, and can set the schedule date. You can see the schedule date here to start, which you plan to start production, then responsible person, and after that after setting quantity and all, you can save it and confirm the manufacturing order. So now you can see it is in draft state. Okay, and from here we can confirm the manufacturing order, and here we can see the related work orders. So you can see the operation manual assembly, expected duration of the operation, real duration. So we can see status is ready. So this operation is ready to start. So from here we can start the operation, and so now you can see status is in progress. So from here we can pause or done, mark as done this operation if this operation is completed. Okay, so now this operation is finished, and it is also possible to block a work center from here. And if you found that component or the finished product is damaged, you can just move to scrap location. Just click on this and we can mark as done if everything is completed. If the production is completed, manufacturing is completed, you can mark it as done. And you can also see the byproducts for this product tabletop. Okay, now from here we can mark it as done. So here we have to provide lot or serial number, as we have enabled tracking for this product by lot number. Okay, now we can mark it as done. So the manufacturing is completed, and now here we can see traceability report and product notes report for this product, manufactured product. So when you just open traceability, you can see that the product tabletop with the lot number is moved from production location to stock. You can print this report also. Then we can also see the product moves of the manufactured product. So you can see the tabletop finished product is moved from virtual production location to stock, and you can see component wood panel is moved from stock to production location for manufacturing this tabletop. Okay, so that's how we do manufacturing. And if you want to mark, that is if you found that the finished product is damaged, you can just move to scrap location. So just click on that and move to scrap location. And it is also possible to unbuild manufactured product. So you can make, that is, reuse the components for another manufacturing. So here we can see option to unbuild, and we have done a separate video on how to create unbilled orders in Odoo 14 manufacturing in community, so you can check that. Okay, then here we can see work orders, process in progress, ready or pending, work orders. Then unbilled orders can be directly created from this page. Then we can create scrap orders to manage damaged products. Then we can run scheduler. So by default, scheduler is set to run once a day. So it is possible to run that scheduler manually from here. So the stock will be reserved for operations waiting for availability, and rerouting rules will be triggered. Okay, then here we have a reporting. So we can view manufacturing orders, work orders, and overall equipment effectiveness. So when you click on manufacturing orders, here we can see this is a graph view for manufacturing orders. So you can see the count of manufacturing orders on a month. So from here we can filter by manufacturing orders to do, then confirmed manufacturing orders, in progress manufacturing orders, then waiting for orders waiting for component, then with warnings, then it can be filtered by schedule date also. Then we can also group this view by product. So you can see different products here. So you can see the count of orders for that product, for a particular product, and we can also group it by status, material availability, schedule date. So you can select a month from here. Then for this manufacturing order report, we can also find a pivot. And here we have reporting for work orders, then overall equipment effectiveness. So for this we can see the overall equipment effectiveness of each work center, and by default the measure is set as duration, and from here we can change it to count, then filter this overall equipment effectiveness by performance losses, quality losses, then we can do fully productive time. So we can see fully productive time for each work center, and for this we also have a pivot view and list view. So when you take the list view, and here we can find the work center, and you can see the fully productive time, that is lowest recent, can be viewed from here, and it will be easy for us to calculate the overall equipment effectiveness. Okay, so that's all are the options coming in manufacturing module. Then we can directly go to maintenance. So manufacturing industry is a major industry that involves the operation of a large number of machines. So maintenance of all the machines plays a critical role in the industry. So this ensures the proper health of machines and improves its life cycle. So instead of wasting time on unwanted mechanical errors and machine failure, you can ensure uninterrupted working at your work centers. So this maintenance module is the best choice to manage all the maintenance related worries. Okay, so here we have a dashboard for maintenance module where we can see the maintenance teams. So we have 3 maintenance teams, and we can create more coming under configuration. And then we can create and manage equipment categories, like we can have different kind of machines, computers, phones, softwares. Okay, so it's possible to create new categories. So you can provide category name, then responsible person, company, then you can just add some description. And if you add some equipments under this category, you can see that those equipments and maintenance request. Okay, so after configuring team and equipment categories, we can create equipments for our company. So here we have already some equipments like monitor, laptop, inkjet printer and all. So we can create new equipment, like click on create button, and we can provide the equipment name. Then we can set a category for that equipment. Okay, so then here we can set maintenance team, then used in location, then used by department or employee or some others. So I'm setting as it is used by employee, and here we can set an employee. Then we can provide short description for this equipment, Then product information including vendor name, vendor reference, model name. Okay, so here we can add model. Then serial number, then effective date, cost of this equipment. Then warranty expiration date, then some details related to maintenance. Like if we're doing preventive maintenance, then we can say preventive maintenance frequency in days, then maintenance duration. Okay, so these are the details coming under equipments. And so basically we have two types of maintenance. That is, one is preventive maintenance and other one is corrective maintenance. So preventive maintenance is a process of carrying out regular maintenance work. It is done even though the machine does not report any complaints. So with this maintenance, an investor can ensure that his instruments work efficiently for a longer period of time. And this can be done with the help of a calendar. That is, so we can carry out machine checks at regular intervals. Then we have corrective maintenance. So this is carried out to correct the errors. So in this process, the failure of the machine or malfunctioning of the machine will be addressed. So this corrective maintenance is a simple task when comparing with preventive maintenance. Okay, then we can also find the request for each equipment. So here we can see for these three equipments, we have one maintenance request. And we can create new maintenance request by clicking on maintenance request, and here we can see different stages. So we can create new maintenance request. And here we can set equipment. So we can set the category, then we can mention the maintenance type. So I'm setting it as preventive maintenance, and we can set schedule date, then duration required, then priority of this request, and after that we can save the maintenance request. So you can see now it is a new state, and if it is in progress, we can just move to progress state, and if it is repaired, we can move to repaired. Okay, now if you check the equipments, you can see here for this monitor, Samsung monitor, one request is there. Okay, now we can move to progress, then we can move to repair state if it is completed. Then we can also manage our preventive maintenance from our maintenance calendar. So we can view all the maintenance requests. So here we can find one maintenance request for a date. So for this maintenance request calendar, we can see details, see request day wise, week wise, month wise, and on a year. Then we have a reporting for a maintenance request. We can view maintenance request. So from here we can select measures like count of maintenance request, duration and all, and we can group this filter, we can filter this by ready request, then high priority, maintenance request with higher priority. Then we can filter this by request date, schedule date, close date, and we can also group this report by category. So then here we have option to group by stage. Then for this maintenance request report, we can see different other views like pivot view, Kanban view, list view, then calendar view. Okay, so that's what coming under maintenance module. Then we have repair management. So Odoo's repair management application allows you to manage a complete after sales process, but also to simply repair products you have manufactured, and if they present a defect. So we can create repair orders. So you can see here we have 3 repair orders as quotation and one product is repaired. You can see the status from here. Okay, so you can create new repair order from here. So when a customer sends your product for repair, here we can provide repair reference, like I want to replace my table top, and here we can set the product that need to be repaired. Okay, table, and we can set the quantity. Then if, okay, for this product we have set that is traceability, so here we can add the serial number, lot of serial number. Then we can set the customer. So if Azure end area sends you this product for repairing, we can set the Azure end area name, and here we can set the location, then warranty expiration, then invoice method. So if you don't want to create any invoice, you can choose the first option. Otherwise, you can create invoice before repairing or after repairing. Okay, so you can just click after repair, and here we can see the invoice method, invoice address, price list, tags. Then here we can add the parts to get repaired. So we can add or remove parts. So I want to add a part, table top, and you can see description. Then here we have to provide lot serial number. Okay, then you can see unit price. From here you can confirm this repair order or send quotation. Okay, so after confirming this repair order, okay, so here you can see that this order is confirmed, and from here you can start repair. And if the repairing is completed, you can just click on end repair. Now we can find an option to create invoice for the customer, as we have set the invoice method as after repair. So after repairing the product, you can create invoice for the customer. So now you can see automatically an invoice is created, and from here we can confirm the invoice and register payment. Okay, so payment is done. So this is how we create a repair order and create invoice for customer. Then we can also find reporting for repair orders. So we can see different measures, like we can view this order, repair order analysis, a report by as product quantity. So we can view for total repair orders created for each product, and it's also possible to view taxes, total amount, count, and we can group this not only by product, but we can group this by customer, status, warranty expiration, and we can filter this report. If you want to view confirmed repair orders, you can just click on that, and we can also view the invoiced repair orders. So here we can see a product. For a product, an invoice is created, and for this repair orders we can also we also have a list view, Kanban view, then pivot view. So you can see for product table, you can see there are 2 repair orders created, which is invoiced. Okay, so that's all about repair management. So these are all the modules coming under manufacturing. Now if we go to App Store, there you can find some more modules, like we have quality checking module. So we can send quality alerts, set control points for our operations. So quality is an important factor when it comes to products or services, because it has become the differentiating factor for all goods and services. So it is vital for businesses to deliver products that meet or exceed expectations. So this module quality management is not available in community, so you have to upgrade and purchase this application from Odoo pricing, Odoo App Store, and here we have another module, that is product lifecycle management. So this is also not available in community, so you have to upgrade. And from here you can purchase it, purchase a module. So here we can see product lifecycle management. So that's all about Odoo 14 manufacturing in community, and we have done a detailed video on Odoo 14 manufacturing in enterprise. So please don't forget to watch that video. So if you have any doubts regarding this video or related topics, please add your valuable comments below. And don't forget to subscribe our channel so that you can get latest updates.